Hi, I'm Shakti. Welcome back to my channel. Today you will learn how to do technical drawing and make a mockup. I will be using Adobe Illustrator software for this tutorial. First, collect some reference pictures from the internet. You can use actual photos, but in this video I'll be using flat sketches because this tutorial is also for beginners and it's the easiest way to understand. Next, using the pen tool, outline all the parts of your design. Make sure to draw each part separately. Choose pen tool from the tools panel on the left or press the short key P. Click once on the artboard to create your first anchor point. Move your cursor and click again to create a second anchor point. Straight line will appear between the 2 points. Click to add more anchor points to create series of straight lines. To create a curved line, click to create your first anchor point, then click and drag to create a second anchor point. The direction you drag will determine the curve's direction. You can continue clicking and dragging to create more curves. The handles that appears will allow you to adjust the curvature. To close the shape, return to the first anchor point and click on it. This will connect the last anchor point to the first. If you need to adjust the path, use the direct selection tool to select individual anchor points and adjust their position. To merge two parts, you can use the Pathfinder panel. Select the shapes, use the selection tool to select both parts you want to merge. Go to Window, Pathfinder to open the Pathfinder panel. In the Pathfinder panel, click on the Unite button, the first option under the shape modes. This will merge the selected shapes into the one single shape. To draw the stitch line, click and drag to create a line where you want the stitch line to be. With the line selected, go to the Properties panel or the Control panel at the top. In the Stroke section, adjust the weight, thickness to your liking. In the same stroke section, check the dash line box. Set the dash value, example 5 pt for the length of the dash and the gap value, example 2 pt for the space between dashes. Adjust these values to create the desired stitch effect. To add the rib, use the rectangle tool M to draw a rectangle where you want the ribbon to appear. Make sure the rectangle is selected with the selection tool. Go to the top menu and select Object, Path, Split into Grid. In the dialog box, you can specify the number of rows and columns you want. For ribbon, you might want to use one row and multiple columns. And also you can add arch effect to the rectangle. For that, go to the top menu, select Effect, Warp, Arch. In the Warp option dialog box, adjust the following settings. Bend, this control the curvature of the arch. Enter positive value to curve it upwards or negative value to curve it downwards. And horizontal and vertical distortion, adjust these settings to modify the width and height of the warp. Keep them at 0 will give you a uniform arch. Click OK to apply the effect. We have finished the technical drawing. The next step is to create the mockup. For this, we will add a clipping mask for every part of the garment. To add clipping mask, use the selection tool to select the object you want to include in the clipping mask. You can hold down the shift key to select multiple objects, and next click on the shape you want to use as the clipping mask. Make sure it's above the artwork in the layers panel. Right click on the selected artwork and choose make clipping mask, or you can go to the object menu, select clipping mask and make. If you want to adjust the clipping mask, you can double click on the clipping mask to enter isolation mode, allowing you to move or edit the artwork within the mask. To exit isolation mode, click the arrow in the upper left corner of the workspace. And if you need to edit the mask shape, select the mask and make adjustment using the direct selection tool. To add the colors, use the selection tool to click on the clipping mask group. You will see the bounding box around the entire group, but you won't be able to direct select the contents until you enter the isolation mode. Double click on the clipping mask. This will take you into isolation mode, allowing you to select the object inside the mask. Once inside the isolation mode, select the shape or artwork you want to color. With the shape selected, go to the color panel, window color, or the swatches panel, window swatches, to choose your desired color. Click on the fill color box in the toolbar and select a color from your swatches to create a custom color using the color picker. If your shape has a stroke, you can also change its color and weight in the same way. Click on the stroke color box and adjust the settings. To exit isolation mode, click the arrow icon in the upper left corner of the workspace or double click outside the clipping mask. To add an artwork, double click on the clipping mask to enter the isolation mode, and 5. Place or copy and paste more artworks into the document. Position the artwork inside the clipping mask. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, or subscribe to my channel, and see you next time.